What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys see the title, it is official, guys. So guys, let's jump right into the video. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jules. Let's jump right into video. I know you guys are probably going to be excited for this one. Guys, before I show you guys the car, I know a lot of you guys been hitting me up. I've been keeping this a secret for a while. This is the reason why it's just been going crazy. So this is it, guys, as you guys can see. Yep, and I already got some mods done to it. Guys, already got some mods and exhaust. This thing screams. Well, guys, I'm gonna get to the location and show you guys more of the car. Yes, guys, the big Hellcat. Yeah, guys, this is it. New whip for the channel, big Hellcat. Alright, guys, so in this video we're gonna start with the most important part of this car, underneath the hood, guys. So as you guys can see, this is the wide body Dodge Charger wide body. This is the, all right, let me start over, guys. This is the Dodge Charger wide body Hellcat. It's a long word to say. Dodge Charger wide body Hellcat. This car has 717 horsepower. I know you guys are gonna probably ask, and you guys probably gonna see a little bit mods here and there. You guys are probably gonna be wondering, like, cool, I saw in the previous video you showed your brother had a Scat Pack, and then now you got a Hellcat. So yes, guys, I was driving my brother's Scat Pack. I really liked it, and I was like, shoot, man, why not get one of the big boys? And if you guys don't know much about these Hellcats, they're about to stop making them. So it's about to be over for the Hellcats. 2023, this year is the last year to get a Hellcat, and then pretty much they're not making them no more. So I was lucky enough to get a 2022 Dodge Charger wide body Hellcat. And guys, of course, these are probably going to go up crazy in value after they start making them for 2023. So guys, yep, super honored, blessed to be able to have this car, because you guys know this car is not cheap, and this car has a lot of options, and I'm going to show you guys the window sticker and all of the different options as well. So one thing you got to point out is this belt is freaking thick as hell, and this is a big supercharger on this car. And you guys can see this motor is pretty big. It goes all the way from here all the way to the side here. It's a pretty big motor. It's a 6.2 liter motor with a supercharger on top. Yeah, and that belt, that's crazy. So yeah, guys, this car makes, if I haven't said it before, 717 wheel horsepower. It is wheel drive. This car is actually the fastest V8 supercharged sedan. As a four-door car, this is the fastest sedan V8 supercharged car that is produced in the world, which is insane to think about, guys. But yeah, that is pretty dope. That's one pretty dope thing about this car. So guys, let me start with the exterior. I'm gonna let you guys know some of the mods that's already done. So some of the mods that are already done is I did the Corsa exhaust valve, catback exhaust, because this car is valve stock, so you got to use those same actuators and valves for the new exhaust. So it comes with a Corsa X pipe and their catback exhaust as well, so you gotta put that in perspective. So the course exhaust, this car is stock. It was quiet. It's way quieter than the Scat Pack. I know, I guess maybe because supercharged or whatever the situation is really quiet compared to that Scat Pack with just being a V8. So definitely stay tuned for the video on that Corsair install. So that's done. As you guys can see up here, we already did the cash can. This is a cash can right here. You could unloosen it and dump out the oil, so none of the blow by goes inside of the supercharger right here, guys. So that is already done. Some cool features about this car: it does have this cover right here that says charger. It has this big aggressive hood up here. As you guys can see, it has a scoop right there for the air to come in, and then they got these open ducts on the side to let the heat out from the sides. Guys, this joint gets hot. Underneath this hood, you drive it for a minute, you come by the hood, you stand next to the car, the heat's coming out this thing. You can sometimes sit in traffic or sit at the light and you will see heat waves coming out of the freaking the little openings right there, which is insane. You'll be standing there, hot warm day, the heat is brewing out those things. You go to grab a snack, goes to the drive-through, the heat is brewing out this thing. This thing gets hot, guys. This thing got hot. But you guys can see it has a lot of cooling for the supercharger and stuff like that. So that is pretty dope. But yeah, this thing is crazy. It already comes with the little hood dampeners and everything from stock. So that's pretty dope and nice that they do that from stock. So that's it. Let's talk about the exterior about this car. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it. Boom. And y'all can see the exterior of the car. One thing for the front of the car that stands out is when you see that aggressive hood. So guys, on the 2022s, you could get actually a red eye. So this car makes 717 horsepower. You could get a red eye version, red eye Hellcat version, and it will make 807 or 797. You get a red eye, you make 797, or you could get a jailbreak, which is close to the Demon, and you could make 807. So you could go from Hellcat 717, red eye 797, then you could go jailbreak 807 horsepower from the factory. Order the car, it comes with that. You want jailbreak, order it, spec it out, Demon motor in there, 807 horsepower, rear wheel drive supercharged, and freaking insane. But you could mod a Hellcat and get the same or more power with just a regular Hellcat wide body. So it really comes down to you and what you want. If you want that out the gate, you got the money, go ham, say, hey, I want the 807 out the gate. We don't got time to be on in the car, we don't got time to play games, give me the power. Boom, there you go. So that is pretty dope. Let me talk about the Chargers in general. One thing I like about the Chargers is they always got this aggressive look to the front of it. This whole bumper where it's kind of like a face, it just looks menacing and mean and aggressive going down the road, especially those wheels as well. We're going to talk about those wheels as well. But one thing that stands out is for the 2022s, they changed to this hood that usually comes on the red eyes. And so now the Hellcat's red eyes and the jailbreaks get this aggressive hood with the vents on the side. So me personally, I like the old hood where the vents were up here on the side. Kind of looks like a cat, but this looks a lot better, and it's probably a lot better functional so water and stuff doesn't fall in the intake and things like that. So one thing I love about this new hood is the big bulge for the hood. Definitely looks like a big muscle car with some power, and then you got the heat ducts so the heat can get out of there real quick. So that's pretty dope. This color is called Smoke Show. It's like a grayish color, kind of like a chalk white color, and it looks pretty dope. It's definitely kind of have like that kind of grayish nard. It's like nardo gray, but a lot lighter. So it's definitely a little bit different than usual. So one thing I like about all the Dodges is all of them have these blacked out headlights with the day running lights, and the day running lights go like that. And it comes with the Hellcat, comes with HIDs compared to the Scat Pack. It doesn't come with HIDs. These come with HIDs out the gate. So when you unlock the car, if I can find the key, they look really good. And y'all can probably hear them. Yep. And then the new upgrade for the 2022 is when you hit the turn signal, it flashes like that. Usually the turn signal used to be right here. 2022 is the whole thing flashes. So I'm just locking for now. But yeah, that's one of the new upgrades for 2022. When you hit the turn signals and they runs along, it flashes and then it comes back on, which is pretty dope. So we talked about the front end, the front bumper, the hood. I really like, as y'all can see, we already got tint on the car already. We got 5% strip in the front. We got 15% on the sides. You guys could probably see through that as well. And then we got 5% on the back. 5%, we don't want to see no one. Well, you can still see through with 5%, but it helps with that big window in the back, because this car has some big windows, and this is a big and heavy car in my opinion too, guys. So, and then we blacked out the taillights already to have that same look like the last Charger. Definitely looks like eyes on the back of it, so that's pretty dope. But yeah, guys, this is a big heavy car. It's around like 4,500 pounds. It's a heavy car. But guys, let's talk about the side of the car. The side of the car, I definitely like how this car looks. I know a lot of people call this car a freaking boat, but it definitely looks like a freaking tank rolling down the road. One thing I love that Dodge did from the factory is this emblem, that little kitty on the side. The side emblems and the actual front emblem as well. When you look in that rearview mirror and someone sees that emblem in the rearview mirror, it means they already know what time it is. It's a Hellcat. That thing got some power in it. Don't mess with it. So that's one dope thing I like about this car. The side of the car, that emblem, the car do look like an aggressive car when you see it on the road rolling. It does look crazy. Next thing for the side we're gonna talk about is the wide body kit that you get from the factory. As y'all can see, this thing is super wide. It sticks out. When you see this thing rolling on the road, this thing look like it's taking over the whole road. It looks like cock diesel. It just looks like a beast rolling down the road, like get out my way, like a bully. This thing looks mean and menacing coming down the road. And I like how they integrated with the front bumper, and then it's like an attached piece. Same thing for the rear. It's connected to the rear door, and then it goes around the side, and then it goes into the rear bumper. And as you guys can see, we got some rock guards as well, some aftermarket rock guards already on there. And then the factory, actually from the factory, it comes with these rock guards, which is dope from Dodge. So hey, Dodge ain't playing around. They give you your money's worth, because this car is not cheap. I'm gonna pull out the window sticker here in a second, and let's talk about the roof. We're gonna talk about the additions. Roof, it does have a sunroof, was an additional option. I'm gonna get this sticker for you guys here in a second. And then the Hellcats come with this paint match spoiler on the back, guys. Is a lot more aggressive, guys, and it's paint match. So when you look from the side, this thing looks like it's about to give people work on the street. So I definitely like that. One thing I like about the bumper is the bumper, these vents on the side, they're actually active. If you look behind the fender, I don't know if you guys can see right there, if you guys can see some lighting, there you go. You guys can probably see a little bit of lighting. The rear bumper is active. There's holes that goes through there and come right out of here. So the rear bumper is active. These Corsa tips definitely stick out a lot more, and it makes the side profile of the car a lot more aggressive. So definitely this car from the factory should be a lot more louder, but the Corsa has no drone. It wakes this car up for sure. So pretty much, next thing, the rear spoiler. We talk about the front end, the side of the car, the roof, the rear, the rear spoiler back there. Let's talk about the wheels. The wheels are very aggressive. These are also another upgrade as well. As you guys can see, this car comes with two-piece rotors, and it comes with these massive Brembo brakes, guys. Yes, this car does have 200 miles per hour on the dash. That's crazy. It has 200 miles per hour on the dash. so this thing boogies and get loose. And these gotta be my favorite wheels. I love these. Are actually an upgrade. These wheels are super concave, as you guys can see. Wow, look at that. This car does have 305s all around. So let's go inside and look at the interior. So I'm gonna go in from this side, and I'm gonna get the window sticker here for you guys in a second. So same thing with this one. We went with the red interior, all leather. So this is an upgrade as well, guys. This car has a lot of upgrades, and I'm gonna show you guys the total, because when you guys see the total, y'all gonna go crazy. Y'all gonna be like, did I hit the lotto? I wish. If I did, I would have had a couple of these before they go out and start making them. So this is definitely different from the Scat Pack seat, as you guys saw in the previous video. This is a full leather seat, and it has the SRT with the Hellcat logo. I really like how they did that. They did the armrest like that, and then the whole back seat is red. And then now you have this that says SRT on the steering wheel, and where at nighttime the SRT logo in the middle of the steering wheel lights up red, which is pretty dope. Then you have the carbon fiber dash around the center console. Guys, that is an upgrade as well. And you got carbon fiber down here. That's an upgrade as well. So guys, let's pull out the window sticker. And then you got another logo here that says SRT Hellcat. So Dodge is giving you your money's worth. When you get it here, there's no games playing around. We're going straight to business. Like, hey, this is the price tag, but hey, you're gonna get what you're asking for. And we're also gonna talk about in here. Up here is also Alcantara. The whole roof, the pillars over here, all on the side. If you guys look up, all of this, let me try to get a better angle. All of this whole roof in the side here, in the interior, is all Alcantara. So that's another upgrade. Y'all gonna kill me. Y'all gonna be like, yo, how much you spend on this thing? So let me get the window sticker out before y'all go crazy. I got the window sticker ready for you guys. I had to cover up some stuff because, you know, they got VIN numbers on these window stickers, and you know, this is a Hellcat. They going crazy for these, so I had to cover up. It tells you this vehicle was made by, it has my name on there. It is what it is, guys. It's official. Let's start with the base price. So as you guys can see over here, this is a 2022 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat wide body. So we're gonna talk about the upgrades. We're not gonna go through all of that. It's gonna take freaking forever. If you guys want to see all the stuff that it has, we're gonna pause the video and keep it moving. So the base price is $75,900, guys. Yep, you gotta pay to play. 717 horsepower, 6.2 liter supercharged Hemi V8 SRT engine. Yep, you can't play around. So as I can see, some of the basic stuff right here. The color, smoke show, red interior, Laguna Seca leather, supercharger, 8-speed transmission. Correct, guys? Here's what it comes with. Front airbags, key, theft, 6.2 ratio, launch control, Brembo brakes, adaptive dampening suspension, drive modes. Yep, I'm gonna show you guys that as well. 200 miles per hour speedometer. Yep, they're not playing. Dodge say, hey, you want this car? We're gonna make the fastest sedan in the world. They're not playing with you. 6-speaker Alpine. We didn't get that. We got the upgraded one. So heated front seats, ventilated front seat. Yep. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about exterior features: the wide body, the wheel, the hood with air intake. So here's the options. The color, you gotta pay more money. And $95 if you want this certain type of special color. And this is supposed to be a new color, I believe, too, as well. $95 you gotta pay for that. The carbon / suede interior package, that's $1,595. Yes, guys. So the carbon / suede interior package, like I showed you guys, the suede up here, and then the carbon fiber, that is $1,595. Then you got the Harman Kardon audio group, 19 speakers. This car has 19 speaker surround sound. This thing sounds amazing. This is probably the best sounding car that I ever have with these 19 speakers. And this is it right there, Harman Kardon. They usually have that sound system in like Mercedes as well, and this thing sounds clean, perfect. The bass and everything, the amps, everything, it sounds perfect. This thing, it will drone out, it's like a surround sound, it will drone out the exhaust and everything. It sounds pretty good in here, and this thing will be bumping and it'll sound like you're in a surround sound system. So it sounds pretty good, guys. So then we got the black size demonic rare seats. That's $395. Yep, you gotta pay for that. They're not playing with you. You want these rare seats, you gotta pay $395. The power sunroof, $1,995. That is yep, if you want a sunroof for this car, you gotta pay more money. And this car definitely got the sunroof, as you guys can see. So gotta pay additional that for that. These warp speed wheels, which I think these are the best looking wheels, especially with this color, 20/11 warp speed low gloss granite wheels, $1,495. I showed you guys that. And then you got to pay, because you already know 717, it's nothing to be played with. You got to pay that $2,100 gas guzzling tax, and then your total becomes $87,165. $87,165, and you get a 5-year 60,000 mile powertrain warranty for the engine. Guys, the fuel economy, when you buy a car like this, don't even look at this. If you want power, don't even look at this. Combined, you get 50 miles per gallon. That is not good, guys, and that's damn baby in it. So you're looking at 6.7 gallons per 100 miles. You're looking at 6 to 7 miles per gallon, guys. City 12, highway 21. If you don't press down on the gas at all, point from fill up to barely touching the gas. Yep. So guys, that is the window sticker. After you add all of these up, from 75,900 to that 87,165. Lucky enough, guys, I actually got a discount on this car. So definitely did not pay all of the, I didn't pay that 87,000. So I actually got a discount on this car. Very lucky, very fortunate to be able to get a discount on the car. 87,165. Lucky enough I didn't pay for that, pay the exact amount. I got a discount on the car, but with taxes and taxes, maybe like another 6 grand, you're looking at close to like 93, almost $95,000 for this car. Woo! Almost $100,000 car, guys. That is insane. So let me show you guys some more of the car, guys. So I'm gonna show you guys the rear. The rear is the same thing. One thing I noticed is, compared to the Charger and the Hellcat, I will say the lights for the markers, like when you turn on the park lights, these are upgraded to LEDs. So they were that's pretty dope with Dodge, because I was like, dang, at nighttime they upgraded these lights. That light's upgraded. The one yellow one, the orange one up here is upgraded to LED, so they're a lot more brighter than the Scat Pack. One of the speakers are right here for the 19 Harman Kardon speakers. I believe dang, this whole thing is Alcantara right here. This thing is nasty. This also have with this little thing that you get from the factory. A lot of people leave this on, all natural Laguna Perform premium leather care, and a lot of people keep this in a car from the factory, all natural Laguna premium leather care guide SRT. And then y'all can read this, pause it and read it, but yeah, it's pretty nice of Dodge, so leave that on there. But that's how the rear looks. The rear is heated as well, and you get 2 USBs compared to the Scat Pack. Another thing I wanted to point out is this one does have memory seats. The Scat Pack, they have memory seats as well, so you can set how you want your mirrors, how you want your seat to sit, and you can just hit the button and then it will adjust all of them at the same time. So if somebody else drives your car, you hit that one, it'll start moving, the seat will start moving, and it will go to how you have it positioned, which is dope, man. You do, hey, 90K, yes sir, I need that. And they also have like a light in the mirror. I don't know if you guys can see that, but They have a bunch of blind spot monitoring, a light in the mirror, that stuff at night. There's a light down here in the corner, as you guys can see, certain things like that. I do got weather mask already. That is a must. Weather mask is a must. I open up the sunroof so y'all can see a little bit better. But all of this, guys, is Alcantara. The only thing I'm kind of disappointed is, or mad about, is they definitely could have put LEDs in here. This is the big disappointment. For the amount of money you're paying, it should already come with LEDs. One thing I would say, compared to my previous Civics and stuff like that, I like that this car has more space compared to the Civic. I don't know if I'm getting older or whatever the situation is, but so as y'all can see right here, it starts to redline around the beginning of 6,000 RPMs. Over here, as y'all can see, this is what y'all paying for, SRT miles per hour. 200 miles per hour on the dash. 200 damn miles per hour on the dash. That's insane, guys. So as you guys can see, we got the paddles right here, nice size paddles up to upshift. I'm gonna miss that clutch, no more clutch, but hey man, when you got a fast car, DCT is the way. So this is how the interior looks. I'm gonna go ahead and get some res for you guys with this Corsa Extreme valves catback exhaust. So let me set up the camera for you guys so you guys can get some, and then we're gonna take this joint on spin, and I'm gonna show you guys the drove. I'm gonna turn it on, show you guys the drive modes real quick, and then we're gonna go for a little spin. Alright guys, I hope y'all like those revs. This thing, whew, I feel like the cops about to come after me. It sounds loud outside the car. I know, because I've heard it a couple of times outside of the car and she screams out. So I don't want nobody coming after your boy. So let's start it up. Let me show you guys how it looks when you start this thing up. So you gotta put your foot on the brake, and then you gotta hit the push to start down here, and it's red, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna push it down, press the button. When she starts up, bam, everything lights up. Yo, when it starts up, this whole car rocks. It goes vroom, and the whole thing cranks over, and this thing, it's just a different feeling. And then as you guys can hear, I don't know if y'all can hear it on camera or y'all heard in the video, with this Corsa exhaust, this thing sounds like it has cams on it. This thing sounds like they put some nice cams in the car, and this joint is like burp, 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 burp. She sounds mean. But hey guys, you gotta pay to play. You got to pay to play. This is 717 horsepower. Back in the day, people were going crazy for 500 horsepower. Now we got 700 horsepower, which I think is insane, man. Some cars from the factory now come with 1,000 horsepower now. Like, man, it's a crazy world we live in, and eventually we're all gonna go electric. So yeah, man. So guys, I want to say something. So the reason why I got these upgrades, which I think some of the pricing for those upgrades are ridiculous, but the reason why I got these upgrades is because they're no longer gonna be making this car anymore, and the more upgrades they have, or probably the best upgrades for this car that it has, the value is gonna hold for the car if you decide to get rid of the car. So it has the Alcantara all up here. Even this is Alcantara. Dang, that's really soft. The Alcantara up here, the carbon interior right here, the sunroof, those wheels, the sound system, the red seats, all these little upgrades here and there definitely makes the car stand out a lot. And it definitely makes it kind of feel like it's an upgraded kind of car. It's not just a regular Charger. Again, it's have some type of character, and it stands out a bit in here and certain things like that. So that is pretty dope as well, that I like about the car. So guys, we're gonna take the car on a drive. I didn't want to make this video too long because it can get long as you don't know what. I'll definitely say this Uconnect system right here that they have for touchscreen is way faster in the Hellcat compared to the Scat Pack. So you go to, there's an SRT button here now, so you click that down here, and then you can choose your mode. So you go to custom, you could do 500 because I have the red key. You can unlock 500 horsepower you can drive on, or you can go to the 717. So I click 717, go back, and yeah, we are on 717 horsepower. So there's sport, yeah, so we can switch from before. I'm gonna leave custom for 505, but I think sport, it goes into 717. So we're gonna just drive in sport for a little bit. The paddle's on and everything. So these cup holders light up at nighttime. This SRT logo lights up in red. This footwell lights at the bottom now in the Hellcat, I noticed. I believe there is some in the rear too as well, so that is pretty nice. Like, these little upgrades, the chrome around the bezels and little things here and there, all these little upgrades are pretty dope compared to the Hellcat. They try to switch it up a little bit to make it seem like, hey, yeah guys, this is, it's not just a regular Scat Pack, this is top tier. We're gonna change it up a bit. So I did like that Dodge did that. So yeah, man, let me get the show on the road, because yeah guys, that 7 miles per gallon, yeah, is no joke. So yeah guys, let me set up the GoPro and we're gonna be off to make this video, guys. So let's go.